has changed in college football. More than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Michigan's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays. And the minute after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him be.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, I ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Complete to the right. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Touchdown, Wolverines! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
So Nebraska's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell me.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Huskers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the shotgun, the inside give. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. He'll keep it himself. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The margin for error is so small in this conference. It's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises. And I'll be interested.
There he goes! The 20. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. He can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his spot. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. With the catch, it's Simpson. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. The Wolverines in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. the tight end. He makes the catch. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. Wants to go up top on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Wants to keep it in the air. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Marsh. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Wolverines racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. All wideouts, no backs. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Marsh. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Michigan! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all offseason to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's key. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Throws for the tight end. Who got it? Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Wolverines have it in scoring position on first and goal. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Touchdown, Wolverines! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah,
he's got it along the sideline. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it first and 10 outside the 40. The quick out. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll give it to Johnson. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up second and 9.
run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Grabbed behind the line, it's Johnson. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. As they get gets set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Wants to fire on second down. Makes the grab. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now third and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Marsh. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. To the air, it's Underwood. Got a man.
In the slant route, you got to put that foot in the ground and cut in a hurry so you can create a little bit of separation from that cornerback. And a nice job with the concentration, plucking that football, pulling it in.
They'll go to the air on second and short. Snagged in the middle. It's Marsh. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Catch in the middle, it's Simpson. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. So now it's second and long. Wants to throw again. Grabbed in the middle, it's McCulley. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Simpson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down. Wants to go up top. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. The black shirts look into this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big third down. Catch in the middle, it's Marsh. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. On fourth down, going to the air. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. And the Wolverines want to crank the tempo. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking for a man, it's Underwood. Trying to find the end zone. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. A third and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And look at the quarterback, look at the players on offense. They're overlooking at the sidelines, begging to stay on the field and try and score this touchdown. They've been on the field for...
Touchdown, Michigan! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18.
Defenses at some point are going to have to figure out how to slow this guy down because he already has 3 receiving touchdowns. We're only 4 games into the season. Nobody has an answer for this guy.
The Cornhuskers it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. The Big Ten schedule sort of ate these guys up last year. They're looking for a better performance this time around.
Yeah, and it eats a lot of people up, obviously being such a tough conference. But if you look at the way you start the season, a lot of times, man, that's when you build your momentum. That's when you build your confidence. If you can hang around, be competitive, sometimes the way you start, Palmer, it just lays out the rest of the season for you.
And they know they just got to be a lot more physical this year. That schedule did beat them up last year, but take a look at this year's schedule. A lot of those same teams, they're right there again. They're going to get another crack at them. They've got to be better in the trenches this season if they want to win a Big Ten championship.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Huskers will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass, it's Underwood. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. The Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up. He leaves it with the back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on 1st down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Caught over the middle, it's Simpson. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Quickly complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. And the Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Got it in the middle, it's Marsh. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking him the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wideout trying to get it in. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Sneak gets it done.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick it away to start the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a...
And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense got it. Touchdown, Wolverines. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield. You're trying to find an open guy. You're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you. They knock it out. You got to do a better job next time of keeping two hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Off play action on first down. Fires to the middle. He's got it. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
From the gun. Give on the inside. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Raiola. Finds his big tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Punt is on its way. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So here comes the Michigan offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Gashing the D on the right. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. From the gun, running back gets the give. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll give it to the back. Turning it on. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
And it's just got to be nice to have a running back that can make big-time plays with his feet. First down, second down, third down right here. His opportunity, gets the football, makes a huge gain. He makes this offense go, and it makes it so easy to be a play caller.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Gonna run it. It's Haynes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Wolverines, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Quickly complete. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Trying to bully their way in. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. They're trying to slam it in. Touchdown, Michigan! And they take it in for 6 more points. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. They'll try the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking for a man. It's Raiola. Right down the middle. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 10. Touchdown, Husker! A great catch and run for 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Crosses the 30. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. We saw it on that last play.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Looking downfield on first down. The sure hands, it's Mills. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
The one thing I love about this defense, and they're showing it here in this game, is there's a variety of ways they can get after your quarterback. They can get home with 4, they can get home with 3.
And the ball's loose in the backfield. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They bring him down, but not only do they get the turnover, he picked up a chunk of yardage, too. They'll operate out of split backs. Handoff from the gun. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Oh, he's got some space. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets them up at the 26 with the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit them up top. The give as they work on that clock.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Breaks the tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. They'll bring him down right at the 20-yard line, and a fourth down looms and decision time for this offense. On fourth down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. He's got it, first down and more. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw. It's Underwood. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Operating in the red zone here on second down. This time on target. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. So the O-lineman got a little too far downfield. It wipes out the touchdown, and they'll back it up 5. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover. The Cornhuskers have a chance to make their defenses work productive as they come to the line. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here we go. Here we go. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Got the first down and more. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got him downfield. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Huskers will snap it on 1st and 10. 22 water. On the run, it's on. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Snagged out in the air. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air, it's Underwood. Going for the big play. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Connection to the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Wolverines are in the hurry-up. To the air on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Got a man. It's Klein. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. The offense lining up for a first down play. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. Got a man. It's McCulley. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Pulls it in. It's Simpson. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. That's caught. It's Simpson. He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down. DBs will try to keep everything in front. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Bonner. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive game.
Going for it all. Touchdown, Nebraska! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Underwood. Looking for a deep man. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the right. Makes a connection. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. So they might try to score again. Trying to bowl his way in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. So they're on the 1-yard line. The incomplete pass on 2nd down. Maybe you just try to draw. Touchdown, Wolverines! And the pummeling has started. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block.
A shot toward the end zone. And the pass goes incomplete, looking to make things look a little tighter on the scoreboard, but that's going to do it. Well, this